Good morning all. Play some more Battle Battles. We'll continue with random today. So let's jump into it. We start as a Reaper. Storage Coffin. Items inside activates. 25% chance to inflict a poison. Star of a Pocket Sand. Customer card. And obviously Star of Courage. We do have a Goob on turn 1. We could go Snow Stick. I don't think I want to go Snow Stick. We also have a Hammer on turn 1. A Hammer is an instant win. So we grab the Hammer. You can go in there, you can go in there, you can go in there. I think we buy the Goob. And then we roll once. There's a Mushroom. Do we have... We've had a Rainbow Goob on this dude. I think we're probably going to go... Mushroom Goob. We need 2, right? Yeah, we need 2. And then we'll lock the shell as well. Do you fit in anywhere? Not really. No, you don't fit right now. So we're just going to rock with a Hammer and hope for the best. Okay, easy first turn. See how we get on. I'm pretty sure we 3 at people with a Hammer. We missed. One more hit. No stamina. Ooh, 1 health. Yeah, okay, so we fought him. If you want to maintain the Hammer the whole game, which I don't think we do, we are going to need bananas, but I don't think we want that. We'll grab the Mushroom, we'll grab the Shell, we will now roll. Bag space we want. Armor's pretty strong early on. I think if we get the fanny pack in... we can do that, we can do that, we can do that, we can put you here. We got the Mushroom in like so. I think we're going to have to run like this, right? I guess we do that and we hold off on the Hammer for a turn. We could even get rid of the Hammer now. But I kind of don't want to get rid of the Hammer right now. Let's roll once. There's some more bag space. We could sell the Hammer by bag space. I think we're just going to send it like this. We'll reserve the fanny pack. I think we also reserve the wooden sword. We have already rolled past a whetstone. I don't think I want to go Rainbow Goob. But next turn we may get slime time, so maybe we do go Rainbow Goob. I think we'll lose now because we have no weapon, and this isn't going to activate that quickly, as we can see. It is going to heal us for 9 in a second, which again, they're doing more damage than we are. Yep. We'll take the early loss, I think that's fine. Probably a misplay. Ooh, we also have Mushroom Farm, which I think is really good, right? We don't have 2 mushrooms anymore. I'm going to say we're going to go mushrooms. Now we need 2 mushrooms. 5 heat at the start and Pyromancer items is pretty good. It does mean we can get a Chili Goob. Ooh, I know it doesn't mean we get the Rainbow Goob, but still. It will mean we can get Turbo Shelly as well. I do like Turbo Shelly. I think we're going to buy this for 4. We're going to buy the fanny pack. We're going to sell the Hammer and buy the sword. We can buy that because it's on offer. We can just sell it if we don't need it. Let's roll. We got another Goob and a whetstone. This would sell for 2, which means we can't buy the whetstone. So, item activators, we have 3 start of battle activators. And that's it, so that's not great. So this is only activating the Goob. That's alright, that's okay. We'll probably grab... do we need to reserve a flame? No, because you just have a 65% chance to spend a gold to generate a flame. Hungry Blade could be good. I don't think we need it. I don't think we need it. No, we're gonna roll past this. We've got the Goob locked. We've got the whetstone locked to make. Yeah, so next turn we can make a hero sword. Turn after that we can make a steel Goob. Oh, let's have some coffee. And then we just go heavy Goob. We need some mushrooms though. We really need to roll some mushrooms for that to really kick in. Okay. So, we buy the whetstone. You can go there. We buy the goob. And then we're going to have to roll. Mushrooms? Are you, You're rares, right? You are rares. What we got? 25% chance to find a rare. There's another shell, we'll lock that. We could get another goob in. You don't do anything right now. We could do this. Not great, but we could do this. Customer card. Don't think we care. Oh, actually, no, we do want this. Because that's probably going to give us more rare opportunities. I guess we could get rid of the star to get the rejuvenation in. Yeah. We could move everything down as well. And then put you here. So you have 2 start of battle effect. We want this in for rares. That's fine, it gains 1 extra activator. You're still on 4 activators, everything else is the same basically. You're still in the poison bag, you're in the poison bag. These 3 not being in the storage coffin. The poison bag, as it were. Not great, but it is what it is. We have a gold, I think we're going to roll. There's the mushroom. Hells yeah, there's 1 mushroom. We'll grab a banana, we'll grab a fanny pack. This requires 2 mushrooms, right? If you have at least 2 mushrooms... Yeah, okay. Let's send it. Reserve the whole shop. You're going to make loads of max health, a little bit of damage, and you've got some extra healing, and everything's... I say everything. A lot of things are going quicker, so we could lose this because then max health's going to ramp. Unless this does a lot of work and puts on an incredible amount of poison. Which isn't bad right now. We're like, I don't know, 1 poison a second, I guess? Give or take. Smashed him, 179 max health to 55, and we still beat him because of the poison stacks. I like it a lot. There's the steel goob being made, so we are going to now need another weapon. We will buy a mushroom. We'll put you in case we find another mushroom. I think we buy the banana. Oh, this is going to be... We need bag space. Let's put you there. Let's put you here. That works for the time being. I think we buy this because it's an offer. And I would like another shell. So I'm going to buy that. We're going to sell the sand. We're going to spin you 2 around so we get double healing. Ideally, this mushroom wants to be touching this because this wants to activate the quickest. But it's fine because... Is it fine? I mean, you could go in double fanny packs. Do you still hit? You do not hit. So no, you're going to have to go there. You go there. So you touch the mushroom, so the mushroom goes 50% faster. You can come out, you can go in. I guess we still want you in to find a rare. 35% chance. We're going to roll past the pineapple. You're good, because we can make a goob. Don't think we care about Box of Riches. We will sell a singular fire to roll once more, I think. More bag space, amulet feasting, hopefully. Keep the banana, the star, the fire, and we send it. Yeah, everything's touching everything it needs to. Okay. And then next turn we don't have a weapon, so we'll figure that out. Maybe this is the run where we don't use a weapon. Although Steel Goo kind of needs a weapon to really ramp hard. I'm glad they missed. 17 damage. Oh, that hits pretty hard. Smashed him. There's the Steel Goo made. You being 5 gold is crazy, but you don't do anything right now, so I don't think we buy this as an investment for later. I think we're just going to roll past it. We want the bag space. So we buy that. As if we've already got 4 fanny bags. Crazy. We'll keep you reserved because we are on our way to getting a steel goob. All we need is light goob, basically, right? Yeah, another 2 goobs and light goob. For 6 gold, that might be garbage. I don't know if we risk it or not. We kind of need a weapon and we kind of need some activators, so we're going to roll once or twice. Blueberry's good as an activator, so you can go there. 4 gold remaining. Let's roll a few more times. Ripsaw Blade could be good. No, we're going to roll past it. We're going to roll past all this as well. We could turn the poison goob into a poison spear. Don't think we need to. A cheap lamp's probably quite good, but we don't have a weapon. Alright, let's quickly do bags real fast. So, ideally, we kind of want a goob in and out of the bag, like so, I think. We can put the mushroom here in a fanny pack with the mushroom activator here. Steel goob's going to have to take up a bunch of slots. We can either make it touch... how do I want to do this? Where are other activators? We have a banana, which could be cool there. 2 fanny packs. Blueberries are good. Blueberries going there makes sense, so the mushroom goes 60% faster, and that's a double activator on the goob. Start of battle effects. Again, it's 2 activators. It's not great, but it works. You ideally want to be like that instead. So you touch the poison goob, you touch the blueberries, and you touch the banana. And then we can put a start of battle effect there, I guess. Something like that. Customer card. I mean, we do have a 40% chance for rare now, so I don't think we need that anymore, so we're going to sell it. Rejuvenation is pretty good. Yeah. And then 1 shell. Something like that. Not the best setup in the world, but it does work. This will activate a bit slow. We have no weapon currently, so it is what it is. We'll keep the shell, we'll keep the star, and we send it, I think. Yeah, we send it with 3 gold left. This will be nice when we get a weapon and the lamp. But again, with no actual weapon, no real massive source of healing. 9 heal on the poison goob, 16 armor on the steel goob. I mean, we may have more sustain than that axe and Shelly, but I don't think we're going to, especially when they enter Berserker Rage or Battle Rage. Berserker Rage? Berserker Rage. Yeah, we just get smashed. So we need a weapon. Could be interesting. I don't think we need it though. Let's buy a singular slot. I think we are going to buy the lamp for later. I would like to buy this, but we don't have a goob currently, so we are going to keep it reserved and roll twice, I think. Wooden sword's not the worst thing, because we could put it here. Or here. It's not great. It will ramp in damage, but it's not great. I think we're going to roll past it. And all this. There's a chili for a chili goob, but again, chili goob doesn't really make us a rainbow goob, so we're going to roll past all this as well. There's a potion for Shelly, we'll buy it. And we have no gold. Okay. So, I think the banana's going to go there now. Potion's going to go here, and Shell's going to go here. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's pretty bad. Let's send this. I mean, if we don't find goobs, we're never going to make a rainbow goob, are we? And maybe making a rainbow goob is a bit of a push. I mean, this is basically hitting all our armor off in one swing. 15 damage, 16 damage, we gain 16 armor. Yeah, it saves us 1 hit. We did win because of the poison stacks. That's not the worst. Okay, okay. So you can now go. You want to be in double fanny pack. So we do that, that, and that. Weirdly, you go in 2 fanny packs. We can get another shell in, just for the extra heal. You are a start of battle effect. We don't have anywhere for the mushroom to go. Done that wrong, like that. Not the mushroom, sorry, the banana, like so. Okay. This kind of makes sense. Because we are going to have lots of mushrooms, hopefully, although we have 1 so far, which is not great. So I think we are just going to grab Alchemist immediately. This would also be good because it's poison, and it also gives us more max health for each pet it touches. And currently we do have 3 pets. So we could even put you like here or something. Or... I mean, that's a bit fiddly. We'd work it out so it would hit all the goobs. and Shelly. I mean, putting it here and spinning the goon round would work. It's a double activator though, so it would have to go... Does that work? Can you ever be... Yeah, you can be a single activator if you did it like that, off the side. And then you'd hit both the goos where Shell is, and then this shell. Yeah, we either go Venomancer or we go Alchemist. Obviously, we're going to have loads of mushrooms, so this is going to trigger faster. It heals for 20, gains 6 mana or 5 heat every 3 seconds. Which means we technically it's one or the other. It's either a massive heat build or it's not a massive heat build. We don't need lifesteal, although this is good. We have no weapons currently. Which is insane, or Mr. Struggle, sorry. Hexblade, that could be our weapon. That could be our weapon, you know. We could just dump that underneath the Steel Goober and use that as the weapon. 2.8 second cooldown. This and star items have a 1% accuracy and 1% critical hit chance per debuff on your opponent. We're putting heavy debuffs on, and it will ramp in +2 damage every 6 activators. So that could be our weapon, but I kind of feel like we're going to go Venomancer. Yep. We've gained another fanny pack and a single slot. They're both ideal. We still want this, but we still need some more goobs. We could also just get a pan at this point, you know. 2.2 second activator, and it would also ramp in damage. And again, we're hopefully going to have a lot of mushrooms. We're just not seeing them right now. Let's grab a pan. Crazy. Turn 8, and we're grabbing a pan as a weapon. Let's redo bags. We can get... No, they're all single activators. I guess that's a better single activator as opposed to an extra little bit of healing. Yeah, alright, we desperately need bag space. We're going to probably sell some fires here and roll. Didn't mean to do that. I mean, Jesus Christ. Another goob and another fanny pack. If we buy the goob, we can't currently turn it into anything because we need to buy this for 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not great. We also can't get the goob in unless we like move all the bags around, and then we won't be able to fit everything in. So I guess for one turn we hold off. We'll keep everything. We have a weapon. It's touching 1 food, not 2, which isn't great. Could we not spin the pan around and put the pan there, maybe? Maybe. Then it won't touch 2 foods, or 1 food. I was thinking we put blueberries there. Mushroom here. You here. Pan there. But then we can't get the lamp in. So that does not work right now. Again, we need bag space. Yeah, alright, we're gonna do this. We're just gonna send it like this in a second. What do we have here? Blueberries. Alright, let's send it. We got backpack, we got goober, and we got the blood amulet lockdown. Lots of upfront damage. I don't know if that's good or not. You should be going 20% faster. You're 1.62 seconds. Why are you so fast? Just in 2 fanny packs. Oh, we got 8 heat, that's why. The pan is ramping. It's hitting 18. That's crazy. 22 to 24 damage. You were 3 to 5, 7 to 10, and 3 to 5s. Alright. Bag space. Holy moly. So we grab bag space. We're going to put it there a second. We could... We can't afford all 3 of these right now, unless we sell a few things. Plus, we're probably not going to be able to get the goob in. I'm thinking we just put the goob in like this. Awful, but it is what it is. We could even spin it round. Or we put it up here for 2 faster activators. And then we put the mushroom back in as a fast activator over there. We can buy the fanny pack and just put in 2 random starter battle activators. So one would be this. What do we need to sell? Oh, let's just buy this first. Need 5 gold. Alright. Oh, we can make Turbo Charlie, I've just realised. How would we make Turbo Charlie? We need 2 bag slots. We could do that. But then you're not getting hit by the lamp, so you're not going to ramp as hard. I don't think we make Turbo Charlie right now. I think we keep it as it is. Because the lamp on this is very important. Can we do something different with the fanny packs? Not really, because you're all still in one fanny pack, but for now we want the fanny packs down there. We can put both of these things here. Move the empty fanny pack. Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really hit anything I want it to hit, because they're all in one still. These all want to be in 2 fanny packs, but again, for now, bag space is an issue. I'm going to say the healing herbs are on offer when we bought them, so we sell them for 2. That gives us 5 gold. We sell 2 fire. No, we sell 1 fire, and then we sell a banana. You can go there. You again, start of battle effect. It's not great. We've got a bunch of random start of battle effects that only trigger once, but it is what it is. You can now probably go there and we can get a Shallon like so. Are you a pet? You're not a pet. You're still not hitting Shally. Ideally, if we had a single bag slot just here, Shally going there wouldn't be great anyway, because it's a 12-second activator. We hold into the flames, we hold into the start, we do this currently. Yeah, I was going to say we could even move a fanny pack there instead, and then put another one here. One there, one there. We just don't have the bag space. 2 fires in the start, we keep these, we send it. Yeah, we send it. Okay. We're on our way for a rainbow goob. Unfortunately, we didn't get its slime time that they did, but they're not even using goobs. Double axe may kill us. They are out of stamina. Why is it sideways permanently? Oh, it's because it was out of stamina and it was swinging, I guess? I have no idea. We do have a bunch more max health because of the snake. Yeah, we win that, okay. Man, a pan's going pretty hard right now. Now we have a blood goob. So we can probably get a star in. Not a star, a flame in. Repeat the start of battle effects. This would be pretty big on the snake. Not gonna lie. If we put that on the snake, we would gain an addition, currently, would gain an additional 8 luck and 100 health. Which isn't the best. We'd also gain 3 more vampirism if, again, we put it like here or something. And it would also hit this, which means we'd also gain an extra 6 heat over 3 activators. Blood manipulation. Deal 15% of your healing as damage. Every 4 seconds we gain a vampirism, and it triggers 20% faster for each vampirism item. So this wouldn't be too bad because it's an every 4-second activator. It would also ramp vampirism, which this deals an extra damage for every vampirism. Rainbow Goob, are you classed as a vampiric item? You are! We're not going to have that many vampiric items, but I think we're probably going to just grab it and put it here. Yep. Okay. More blueberries, a quick activator, they're pretty tasty. I think we're going to buy them, they're pretty cheap, they're 2. I would like the helmet for the cap of discomfort, but I'm not sure we need it right now. We're not doing anything with mana currently, so we don't really need a mana orb, although, yeah, because we're only going to get to 10 mana, because blueberries give us 1 mana every 3.5 seconds. If we have 10 mana, we start to ramp luck instead. So we would need, I mean, we'd get 10 mana, and then this would be the thing that gives us 35 mana, or up to 35 mana. And then eventually we would gain 20 random buffs when we use the 35 mana. I think we're going to roll past all this as well. We need more bag space. Oh, there's a corrupted crystal. That's a pain. So we've got another fanny pack now. We're just going to pop it there. Why have we got so many fanny packs? This is obscene. Let's roll past all this. There's another goob. So now all we need is a lightsaber. Lightsaber and mushrooms. There's a mushroom. That gives us 2 mushrooms. This will now give us a mushroom every time we enter the shop. It only took us 10 rounds to get 4 mushrooms. Good lord. We made this on turn 2 or 3 or something, so by the time we got this, we had no mushrooms. Huh. I mean, it makes sense that we just spin both of you around, right? You're both going to activate at the same speed. You don't need to be one activator. That's okay. Everything else isn't looking great still, but it is what it is. Here, we probably take out the shell and get the blueberries and put the blueberries in. We should... Oh, I don't want to... Can't spin this around. I don't want Shelly as an activator, but this really wants to hit Shelly. And obviously all the food wants to hit the pan. Pan may be going... This is never going to work. No, I think we leave the pan where it is. We don't need this, but we're doing the goob. 6 gold. We also need 2 flames to make Turbo Shelly. I mean, at this point, it kind of makes sense to buy this. So you hit another vampiric item. So you go 40% faster. This is a start of battle effect, but it is heat. And that means everything goes 12% faster right off the bat. So this is kind of important to be in the bag, but this going here would also work. I think, honestly, we're going to buy this for 4. And we're going to hold it. I can sell a singular flame to roll once. There's more bag space. It's just what we need. And let's send it. We're now looking for a lightsaber. That's all we need, a lightsaber. And then we're not going to have enough items to put around the rainbow goob for full activators. We probably lose to these. Hammer, 3 daggers, and they've got dragons which are healing on hit. And you've got 2 double Nikos. So this is going 1.52 seconds because it goes 30% faster. The stun is going every 4.4 seconds. Sorry, it triggers once after 4.4 seconds. All weapons deal 50% more damage. Very nicely positioned for the 3 daggers as well. And also, Fortuna's Kiss, every 2.61 seconds you get a look, then you get a random buff, because again, these are hitting those 3 items. Alright. There's another mushroom. This is going to be hard to get in. Luckily, we have more bag space, though. So I guess we grab the bag space, we buy the goob ready for when we get the lightsaber. Now you can probably go up here somewhere. I was thinking of... Oh, actually, yeah, we can just do that. Easy. Mushroom goes there. Easy. You only hit 2 mushrooms, you'd have to go here. Not easy. That would also work. Like so. Heat can now live up there. You can go in here, so you hit 2 activators. Lightsaber for this goob, we don't currently have it. We need this to hit Turbo Shelly when we make a Turbo Shelly. We can't make a Turbo Shelly currently because we don't have like 4 bag slots or 2 bag slots either side of Shell. Technically, you can go anywhere. You don't need to be specifically where you are. So we could even do that. Put you like here for a second. A single bag slot would mean we can make Turbo Shelly because we put it there. Yeah. So for now, you just live anywhere. You don't need to hit anything because we have no potions. We don't need another lamp, although another lamp on the pan would be crazy. It is 7. I don't want to pay 7 for it. We're going to roll past all this. And all this. More blueberries. We don't need this many blueberries, but they are pretty good activators. 3.5. They're not actually good activators. What am I thinking? Another fanny pack. I would like to hold on to the shell and 2 flames just in case we get lucky. So we can sell this for 1. Doesn't give us enough gold to buy this. You know what? I think we just get rid of the shell at this point. I'd be gutted if we then see a health potion though. No, we could sell the star, as crazy as that is. I think we're going to have to wait a turn to make Turbo Shelly. Yeah, I think we're going to have to wait a turn. Yeah, alright, let's send this. I don't think we've misplayed anything. Or misplaced anything. We start with 5 Vampirism, which is pretty bad for the pan, because it's healing nothing, apparently. Heal for 6? I think it's healing us for 6 on swings. Yeah, I think it was healing us for 6. I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, I was staring at it, but I wasn't really paying attention. Okay. I think this is where we move you across and put the pan here. You need to be touching so much food, though. Misplay. We need this to be like here. But this needs to be underneath the goob. It's a bad item. Very bad item. I don't like it. Let's buy the fanny pack. We either waste a fanny pack. No, we don't waste a fanny pack. We can't move anything to the right now. I'm thinking we put fanny packs here and here. Or we put 1 fanny pack there. Both the double slots here. Goobs go back in like this. Snake goes back in like that. You want to be in a fanny pack. Just have to turn the whole thing around. No, it doesn't work. Doesn't matter. Can't do that. We could fanny pack there instead. I don't think that works actually. No, it doesn't work. You're going to have to not live in a fanny pack. I mean, we could put that there. It's just such a slow activator. It seems like a stupid idea. Put in Shelly here just so we gain an extra 50 max health. I don't think we do that. Mushroom is 3.6. You are 3.5. This does not hit that mushroom over there. So this has to go over there. I mean, at this point, I think we just dump the mushroom there, put the blueberries back in, put you here, and then... Oh, we can make Turbo Shell if we take this out for a turn. Probably the play, right? We just don't start with 6 heat, so everything goes a little bit slower. That's probably what we're going to do. We also have bag space, so we could just buy bag space. Let's do that a second. Is this where we can now... We can't move this anywhere. I mean, the pan itself... I guess technically, yes, it's dealing +1 damage for each food it hits, but we only bought the pan, so it's an activator and a... for both. Gaining the damage and an activator, just so it fits. I think any weapon at the bottom there would be fine. And then this can be the activator at 3.4 seconds. Not ideal, but it could be. Still need a lightsaber. I don't think we get any of this, although armor for 6 is pretty good. We don't really have anywhere to put it, so we're going to roll past you. A Jinx would also be really good. I think we're going to roll past it. Amulet on offer. That's Amulet of Feasting. That is insane. So that now goes there, which makes all the mushrooms go 40% faster. Not going to hit the blueberries. There it would. So... I mean, that would be ideal. Do a little something, something like that, I guess, for a turn. So you hit everything except the top mushroom, but we can move this up one and put this mushroom here. You still don't hit the mushroom. The mushroom has to go there. Alright, well that works, I guess. That kind of works. You now make all food go 40% faster, not to mention all of our mushrooms are going 50% faster. So mushrooms are going to go 90% faster. So mushrooms want to be all the activators. We could even... No. We could even do that. Put you here somewhere. Move everything up. Put you here. How's this looking? So... Amulet of Feasting hits all food. Pan doesn't hit any food, but it has got the lamp on it, so it is going to ramp in damage. Turbo Shelly doesn't need to live anywhere in particular at the moment, I guess. We can put you back in for more heat. We can put this in for more heat, and I guess we could put this in. I mean, I think I'd rather get a Shallon, you know. For a bit of extra healing. The stamina, your weapons cost use 5% less stamina. It doesn't matter right now. Chance to find treasure items increased by 5%. It's not the best, not the worst. We'll hold on to it when we've got free bag space. This is bag space. I don't think we're going to buy it though, because we don't really need stamina right now. We're going to roll past all of this. And this, because we just need a lightsaber. Didn't find one. The lamp would kind of go pretty hard here. We are gaining mana, so we've got 2 blueberries, so this wouldn't give us mana, it would give us luck or spikes. It's also a very fast activator, but... I mean, we'd have to switch the pan around and put the pan there. And then the lamp can go here pointing down. 1.6 as an activator is very good. We could even switch both of these around. And then put the pan here instead. I would like another pet going there though, so this hits all the pets, but it is what it is. I think bag space is important. I am going to reserve... No, we need a lightsaber. We're not going to reserve any of this. Except bag space. I would like to reserve the cryptic crystal to make that cap of discomfort. Because this is insane. We'll do bag space because we do need a lightsaber. We're just going to roll. Have some coffee in this fight. We got smashed. It's not what we like to see. There is another mushroom. So Turbo Shelly can now live there. We can get another mushroom in here. Bag space, important. We'll grab it. And now we really need a lightsaber. No, we're not getting any of that. Another mushroom would be good though, right? Like so. Let's roll the last 6 gold for a lightsaber. Oh, we want bag space as well. Cheap helmet. I don't think we make 15 heat. Another fanny pack. Oh, choices. Could do that. Let's roll past all this. Let's roll past all this. Let's not roll past that because it's more gold. Okay. Thinking we could get the goober in here, you know. We don't have any bag space on the right anymore. We could have reorganized our bags here as well. So, all the mushrooms... I mean, they're already all the activators, aren't they? How could we... kind of feel... No, I think we keep everything how it is right now. Flame goes in, star goes in, we've got an extra bag slot. Send it. I mean, I guess Turbo Shelly as an activator here would be better than just having one activation. Start of battle, because it's going to activate at least once, right? Now it's activated. Excalibur, that means they're going to ramp, although they're just ramping luck, so they've kind of misplayed that, but I still think we lose. There's a big health pot for them. Yep, we've lost that. Man, making a rainbow goop sucks sometimes. There's the helmet and the crystal. This could get us killed if we buy both of these, but I'm very tempted. Very tempted. We could do this. We can buy the helmet. We can buy the crystal. We have a mushroom. Shelly can go there. Cap can stay where it is. Mushroom can go there, so the pan gets at least one extra damage. Star goes in, fire goes in. Do I need to reorganize bags to make sure we don't lose? Possibly. Because we could do something like that and put all the 3 goobs with the pan on top. Yeah, I'm going to reorganize bags so we don't lose this last game. Steel goob is now still hitting the pan. It's hitting a mushroom, the pan, and double blueberries. 1 blueberry's hitting 2 food, so it goes 20% faster. You go 10% faster. Not ideal, but it is what it is. This is hitting 3 mushrooms and the snake. Snake's 2.2, mushrooms 3.6. But this mushroom's going to go quicker, or these 2 mushrooms are going to go a lot quicker because they're hitting the 50% faster mushroom farm and 40% faster because of the Amulet of Feasting. No, it's better to do that. We've also just realised that all of these 3 mushrooms are taking up the majority of this bag. We ideally want all the mushrooms in and out of this bag, so we have even more poison. So this is badly set up, just to realise. Let's send it. Okay. I was really hoping we weren't going to lose that. So, the 2 things I see that went wrong here was we didn't get a good enough weapon for this to ramp. We rolled past a Ripsaw Blade as well, which would have been probably way better just to buy. We didn't see a lightsaber, so we couldn't make the final goob. We didn't have its slime time, and I think not having its slime time for the activations for the goobs probably means we don't try for a rainbow goob. We also didn't do bags very well because all these mushrooms are not placed nicely at all. We probably wanted all the goobs, I say all the goobs, we probably wanted all the goobs to be in the corner of this as well. Maybe in the corner pointing down would have been a better play. We did get Amulet of Feasting late. We did have Mushroom Farm, but we didn't see a lot of mushrooms early on. The Snake was a good play, 1.47 seconds with 10 heat, but it was also kind of a bad play because I think ideally you really want 5 pets to get the full benefit of the start of battle effect. We should have also probably taken the Echoing Battlecry, so it repeated the start of battle effect. Double Vampirism, 10 Vampirism on a pan, not dealing that much damage is probably also kind of a bad play. All in all, nice little warm-up game, I guess. We gained A ranking, we're 98 gold. Okay. Let's jump into another game. We are the Mage. Ooh, with the Puzzlebox. Items inside trigger 20% slower. After 5 seconds, they trigger 55% faster instead. That used to be 50, I'm sure. 75% chance to restock with a puzzle bag whenever we buy a bag. An awkward bag slot, but we'll take it. We also have 2 4 slots, and we have an Amulet of Fortune, so chance-based effects of the star items are more likely to trigger by 15%. After 5 seconds, we gain 2 buffs of the type of which we have the most. I think we grab a buckler straight away, because that makes the most sense. That now has a... I don't know, like a 36% chance or something to go to block. 4.5, so it'll be 34.5%, I think, maths. We'll grab a common sword. We'll grab a piggy bank. Let's roll. We want this magic for dummies book, but we don't have any blueberries, so we're going to lock that, and we're going to grab bag space and roll once. Oh, we got a puzzle bag of love, we'll keep that. We're not going to roll once. We'll grab a banana as well, let's send it. Not a good opening bag. We probably lose the first round. 34.5, that's what I thought, yeah. You have a... Weapons inside deal 30% more damage, but attack 30% slower. And they get lifesteal when they enter Battle Rage, Berserker Rage, sorry. Which again, yeah, we're going to lose because they had a banana. They also had a buckler as well, turning into a spike shield. So here, we will grab the Puzzle Bag of Love. We'll grab another Puzzle Bag of Love. Oh my god, do we want a third Puzzle Bag of Love? Holy moly. No, we want a banana. We're going to grab a banana, we're going to grab a shell. I mean, a third one of these would actually be really good. So we're going to keep that. I was going to roll once, but we can't. So this is also probably a loss to us. Let's switch this here. This here. You now go faster and you're in 2 healing bags. You can just sit in a healing bag. Fan space effects, doesn't matter. Although you should go there so you go a bit quicker, so we gain those buffs a little bit faster. And you don't hit anything, so you can just go there. Let's send this. I'm going to get a third one of these. Crazy. And then we ideally need either Wands of Equilibrium, blueberries, and then just loads of books, Magic for Dummies, so we just ramp max health. That's probably going to be the play to start with. I'm not really sure where we're going to go with this, though. I don't play Mage very often. I do like the max health build, though. It looks like our banana's doing some work, but I think the pan's gonna... Yeah, okay. Not the pan, sorry, the broom. Yeah, and not to mention fatigue actually killed me there. False Life is also really good here. So we're going to grab False Life. We're going to dump that there. There's a Wand of Equilibrium. We're going to put you here. Here's a book for dummies. We're going to put you here. You still only touch a buckler. That's fine. A third bag? I mean, at this point in time, we can't get anything in it. But I kind of want it. Yeah, we're going to buy it and put it there. We don't want a fourth. I mean, we do. We want as many healing bags as possible. We don't want it right now. We're getting too many bag slots. We're going to roll. We're not going to go goo. We could go Hero Sword. Don't think we need it. I think we're going to lock the bag space and send it. Okay. Banana could have gone in another Puzzle Bag of Love, but I think it wants to go faster. Right? 3.23 seconds. I think that's probably good. You're going to give us some buffs, but no mana. There's the mana. We are going to consume mana. We have no rejuvenation now, so you may not give us some mana. We're slowly ramping max health. We need more mana consumption. Not to mention you are stealing our buffs with a boomerang. We just won that. We had 1 health, so we drew, I think. Okay. Another banana could be really nice, so we would have to redo bags. We are going to buy that, I think, for 3. We will buy bag slot, and then... Jesus Christ. And we're going to roll past all this. There's a second shell. Second shell would be nice, in case we see some potions. Although, we could get some armor. Let's redo bags real fast. Shield can go here. Armor can go here. This can go there. Piggy bank doesn't matter. You can live up there. False life does matter because you want to be in the healing bag. Shell, you just don't touch anything, but you want to be in the healing bag. And the star can go there. I'm going to lock that and we're going to send it. We're not doing great on the opening rounds. We are losing far too many games right now. Ooh, a hero longsword and a wooden sword. I think we just get bursted down. They're not stealing our buffs though, so we are going to ramp a bit of max health. We're not going to get too much overhealing though, because we're not going to be on full health now. Fatigue setting in, we do have double their health, so I think we do win to fatigue unless this kills me. No, yeah, we're like tripled their health. No, we've quad their health, that's fine. Quadrupled. Let's take that win. Let's grab a shell. Let's put you over here so shells are touching shells and they're healing for a bit more. We could go Thorn Whip and get rid of the hero, the wooden sword. We would turn you into maybe Thornbloom. I don't know if we've seen this potion and roll past it already. That might have been the previous game. I think that's what we're going to do though. So we buy that, we sell the sword, we buy you. You can now probably go there. The shells don't touch. Yes, they do. We still have kind of the same problem. Like so? So, one's going faster, Book's going faster, Thornwhip's going faster after 5 seconds, Banana's going faster, Banana's going faster after 5 seconds. You don't need to go faster, because I think you just being in a Puzzle Bag of Love is good enough, so you heal for more. 10 plus 4 for each dark item. We have no dark items, but you are going to heal for 20% more on 10. This should be healing us for, what, 12? Don't need the bag of stones. Bag space is nice. I think we are going to buy the bag space ready for next turn. Another Puzzle Bag of Love. Holy moly. We're not going to lock that. We're going to send it. I think 3 is good enough. We need health potions, and we need a stamina potion. A banana potion, if you will. Is that the food one? No, amulet of energy. That's weird. Why on the blueberries? You don't do anything with mana. This should be touching the banana, surely. Smashed him. We'll take it. We're starting to ramp now, which is nice. Blueberries, they're very good. They can also go here to touch both bananas. It means this doesn't touch and gain an additional plus 3 health plus 20%. I think the shells like that is okay. No, we can switch around the piggy bank. So they're touching each other. Do you touch anything yet? You touch the armor, so I guess you go there. Fanny pack, I don't think we need it right now. We are gonna buy it though, right? Oh, a buff bag's kind of important. I hate these bags. I hate this puzzle bag crap. This is insane. Where would we put this? So you're in 2 slots. You come out. No, you're fine there. Puzzle bag goes here. You go in this puzzle bag. You should also be in the puzzle bag. Like that maybe? I'd like that in a fanny pack though. No, you want to be in the buff bag. You can go in the fanny pack. Okay. How are we looking? Blueberries are touching both bananas. You're in 2 bags. You're in 2 bags. You don't heal, but you're in a healing bag for the sake of it. You don't heal. You're in the puzzle bag and a fanny pack, so you go faster. You're in a duplication bag and the puzzle bag. What's this called? Puzzlebox, sorry, so you go faster. Piggy's touching the armor. You're touching the shield. You don't touch anything else still, right? Nope. So that's all fine like that. We've got 2 gold remaining. Let's roll. Crit chance will be pretty big, right? What do you do again? Gain a spike, 60% chance to gain in power. When we gain in power, we gain 11 max health, deals +1 damage for spikes. Crit chance would be nice. We do use a mana to gain in power. You're going to be bought. Absolutely. Do we sell the pig? It sells for 2? No. We roll once. Scroll's important. We send it. Okay. We're coming together, but not very well right now. I hope we didn't roll past the potion we need to make that into the weapon we want. We may have. It could have been a different game. Let's have some coffee. Why didn't they move this right one to do these 2 slots, and then make both the hero swords point upwards? These would have... Oh, I guess stamina problem? Dunno. Weird. You're good! Items have a 2% crit chance per luck, and every 2.2 seconds we gain a luck. You gain a luck as well. I think we buy this. We're going to put you... We're just going to buy you. We're going to buy you as well, and we don't have enough gold for that. We need to make 2 gold. I think we need to redo bags again. Cat can go there now. Perfect. You're going to duplicate your buffs, which is ideal. Or you have a 20% chance to duplicate your buff. Yep. And you're using a mana to gain a luck and an empower, which again probably wants to go in this puzzle box so it goes faster. So we could make you go faster, and you go there instead. We can also spin the fanny pack round, put you back in, put wand back in. We can't move bags anymore to the right, but that's fine. We have double 4 slotters up here. The book, I would like this to go faster, but it's fine up there. Piggy bank should go here. And you also want to duplicate your buffs or go faster, but for now, you can just live there. What do you touch? Just the armor seal. Alright, okay, we're going to sell that. I'm going to buy a scroll, I think. You don't touch anything currently, but you want to be in double healing bag. So, I think we put the banana... We move this bag down one. So both the bananas can still be in 2 healing bags. Where's the scroll? There. This scroll wants to be in 2 healing bags, I think, as opposed to going quicker. I'm okay with that not going quicker and just sitting in 2 of the healing bags. The shells aren't going to touch because of how we have it set up. Unless we put that here instead. And then the banana can go here. So 1 banana gets blueberries as opposed to 2. That's kind of okay. Both the shells can go here so they touch each other. And then you touch 2 light items, so you go 20% faster. And you're in double healing bags. Double healing bags, double healing bags. Blueberries kind of want to go there, so they touch both the bananas. We could do that, could we? We'd have to move you up 1. Don't think we care that much. I think you're fine touching 1 banana, to be honest. You can just go there. Mana orb, kind of important. Snowballs. Oh, we could double up the snowballs on both of these items. So you could turn into ice armor. We don't gain any heat right now. But putting a bit of cold on people isn't the worst thing in the world. If we do gain a bit of heat, then this would come into play a bit more. I think we're going to reserve both of these and send. Think everything's looking good here? Yeah. So you start with 25% crit chance, basically. Why? Oh, because this gives us 25% crit chance. And then for every luck we're gaining, you're gaining an additional 2% crit chance. Oh, this can hit the, this. We need to reorganize bags. 46 crits. Nice. Forgot all about this thing. So you now can also hit... Oh, you can hit both of these. Ooh. So you're going to have to live like there. Like that. You can hit a scroll. Didn't see that. That's a misplay. You can go sideways, I guess. You can come down. You can go there. Star up in the corner. Alright, what we got? I don't play Mage very often. Magical Girl, the Rainbow Potion. Start of battle, gain 1 mana and 1 maximum stamina for each distinct book. Gain 5 buffs for each distinctive staff. We don't have staffs. 20 buffs used. We consume this and trigger the effects of 2 distinct potions. We don't have any potions, don't need it. The Spirit Battles are pretty good. You can have unlimited Spirit Companions. In the start of battle, we reduce damage taken by 30% plus... For 2 seconds, sorry, plus 1 second for each pet. After 8 seconds, we gain 30% of our buffs. 8 seconds isn't the worst. If we can ramp some in power, that's hilarious. Battle Mage, every 3 seconds gain 5 random buffs. Your opponent gains 5 random buffs. Buffs removed from opponent. Items gain 4% critical hit chance. Self-inflicted debuff, 75% chance to gain a rejuvenation. And we deal 15% of our healing as magic damage, plus 5% per dark item. We do have a singular dark item. Don't know about giving them loads of buffs, unless we got a Null Blade, right? Because this gains damage. No, it doesn't. There's an item that gains damage if we remove buffs, right? Not sure. We already have quite a high crit chance, so I don't think we get Battle Mage, and this is a weird item to put down. Not sure I want to do that. Water Elemental, on hit, gain 2 mana, 10% chance per nature item to gain plus 2 mana. Attacks 10% faster for each frost item. We are about to buy snowballs, so we are going to have 2 frost items. When we get 10 mana, it uses it, and then every single hit therefore after, this heals 10, I think. 20 mana used, it gains 15 damage. And then when we get 30 mana, we inflict 3 frost on hit. I think we're going to grab you. We are then going to grab the snowballs for 8, and then we're going to grab a mana orb as well. Now we need to reorganize bags. I would have liked a 4th Puzzle Bag of Love now, so you can go in all 4 bags, and then we're going to heal for, what, 18 on hit? Okay, let's redo bags. How are we looking? Everything's kind of touching what it needs to touch, kind of. I guess you're going to live there. Terrible, but that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. We're going to roll once. We need bag space, but that's okay. We didn't see what we wanted. A lamp could be cool. More blueberries could be cool. Send that. See how we function this round. So you are just hitting 5. You're critting 10s, hitting 5s. We've now got 10 mana. I don't know if it used 10 mana. So here we have 12 mana. It dealt 7 damage, but the once isn't highlighted. It hit there, but again, the 10 mana oh, it's 10 mana used. We have to use 10 mana. I thought it was gained. I'm so silly. So we're only using 1 mana on this thing currently, every 4 seconds. So right now, we need to use mana. This is also using mana, but not very often. Cupcake would be nice. That's probably just going to ramp us mana. It also heals, so the Cupcake could just live right there. Doesn't touch anything for speed boosts, but for now. Yeah, for now, that's how it's living. More blueberries, so we have more mana. I've misunderstood that. We need to use more mana as opposed to gain more mana. Carrots are also really good, so we're going to grab a carrot. I think we're going to unreserve the lamp and we're going to roll for that goddamn potion. Okay, didn't see a potion, that's fine. We need bag space. Where can we put this? I think we're going to get rid of a banana. We're going to probably put the carrot in. Like so. What can we remove? We can move you down. That's a much better spot. We can put the blueberries up there, and we can put the wand here. We're going to sell this banana. Okay. We also need spikes, so a pineapple makes sense, but I don't think we care that much. I would like to roll maybe once, maybe twice. Fanny pack with reserve. I don't think we need this buckler. More crit chance could be interesting if we just scrap this thing. Because then 5% crit is probably going to be better than this having more crit. This having a higher chance to gain mana. And this having a slightly higher crit chance. I think we're going to sell that and buy the acorn collar. Let's send it. How do we have this? Oh, because we've got the leaf badge, of course. Of course. We can then also turn that into a different item, the leaf badge, into a white lily collar, so more things gain mana. I don't think we need to gain mana. Well, we do. If we gain 35 mana, this triggers, and then this has everything ready, available. So maybe we do need more mana. And more mana-consuming things. Chance of weapons have a 20% chance to repeat. I think that's going to be really good if and when we get this. Because on hit, it has a chance to gain it gains a spike, which is +1 damage. And it's a 60% chance to gain an empower, so we'll double that. Fortuna's Kiss as well. Every 4 seconds we gain a luck. If we have at least 5 luck, which we will, we gain a random other buff. Chance-based effects are 30% more likely to trigger. So that will give it more crit. Ooh, 30% more likely to trigger. Is it better to have this triggering an additional 30% on 60, or is it better to just have a 20% chance to duplicate itself? I guess Fortuna's Kiss on this weapon would go hard. Ooh, although we do have an extra weapon, so you probably hit both weapons, right? Yes, you do. Whereas you would just hit the next tier of this weapon. So currently, yeah, I think we grab this. And we're going to put you somewhere, I don't know where. Like there if we get a bag slot, I guess. We do have a fanny pack available. I think we're probably going to buy the fanny pack. We're going to put that there, spin you around like so. Put you in there, so you go faster, or duplicate the buff. Gain one of the buff you have the least of. That's probably better to be duplicated as opposed to going faster. Don't think we care about the impractically large greatsword. Another mana orb could be really good. Oh, what does a mana orb do to this? Turns it into a blue sage collar. So weapon hits have a 5% chance to gain luck and mana. That's 1 luck and 3 mana. 5% chance? I mean... Nah, we don't need that, but I would like another mana orb. So just there is okay. I think like that is probably better, so you no longer duplicate the buff that we have the least of, but it does go 10% faster, and when this gains 20 random buffs, it's got a 20% chance to duplicate every single one of them. We sell this amulet, we buy the acorn collar, and then we roll twice for a potion. We see the potion, it's 6 gold. What can we sell to buy that potion? Nothing. But next turn, we are laughing. I think we want that, I think we want that. I think we send it like this. Taking us quite some time to get that weapon, I'm not going to lie. Or the potion to turn into the weapon. So we'll see how we do. We're ramping a bit more mana now, so when we hit 35 mana, we should just win. I hope, because this is going to gain loads of damage. Yep, it doubled in damage basically. And what else did it do? You can see the used part. They're all in green. So we use 10 mana, we use 20 mana, we use 30 mana. This now would inflict 3 frost every hit. It gains 15 damage, just done, one time, but every single swing now is an extra 15 damage. And because we use 10 mana, we heal for 10 on every single hit with this thing. Did we actually get to swing with this once? At the end? It's healing for 15. Because it's in 3 healing bags. I guess that makes sense. Maths, lol. We buy you. We buy this. We put this here. You go up in the duplication bag, you don't go faster, and we make Thornbloom. We'll then reorganize bags after we get Thornbloom. We could make the green and, the regrowth scroll and the Blessing of Purity scroll. This could turn into a Lanternberry, which every 2.5 seconds we use a mana to cleanse 3 debuffs, and if we have no debuffs, we gain a luck and a rejuvenation. That could be better than the healing scroll. I think that probably is better than the healing scroll. I think we want this, and that way we are using a bit of mana, so we'll hit 10 quicker. It'll mean these activate slower, so the 20 and 30 mana used is a bit slower, but using 10 mana first I think is pretty needed, so we have that healing. We don't have any healing plus, so again, healing for like 15 is not the best thing in the world. Every 2.8 seconds. We'll grab the Corrupted Crystal because I would not mind a Cap of Discomfort. Don't think we need that book. Nope. We send it. Are we looking good? Nope, we can get the star in. Now we're good. We have 4 gold. I don't think we spend it. I think we save it for the next round. Loads of mushrooms. And you've got a Doom Cap, so we lose, I think. You're an activator and you're hitting 1 pet. That's kind of interesting. And you have a 25%... Oh, you just... That's badly placed. We should have lost a poison there. Their bag was not very well made, I don't think. Perfect. Now we have to mess around with this big thing. So I guess you live here. And the mana robe goes there instead now. Or better yet, it can go... I'd like it in the duplication bag, I'm not going to lie, but for now I think that's alright. You don't do anything start of battle, so you don't need to be in this star. You can't move up, you have to stay there. We buy the corrupted... We could go corrupted armor here, man. Corrupted armor. 10% chance for each dark item to protect debuffs from your opponent from being cleansed, doesn't matter. But, start of battle we gain 85 armor, and every 2.4 seconds we cleanse 2 debuffs and inflict them on the opponent. So, I forgot to move this around to hit more frost things, but it still hits the frost things, so that's fine. I think we're going to sell this armor, and we're going to buy this armor, and we're going to bang a corrupted crystal in it. We now also want to buy another scroll, so I think we're going to have to, for one turn, put the book there and buy this scroll and put it here to make Lanternberry. I think that's the play. Lanternberry doesn't heal us, right? No, but it is a nature item and it is a spell, so it can still live probably under the buckler to replace the nature item there. Okay, let's roll a few times, let's see what we get. Another cupcake's pretty big. We haven't seen any health potions, I don't think. Yeah, you're still being hit by everything. And that, yeah, that's all looking tasty. Cupcake wants to be touching more food. So... not sure what we do with that information. You can probably go up 1. You go there, you go there. Fanny pack goes in there. We buy a cupcake. Oh, we're out of gold. We will buy a cupcake and we'll put you right here. But for now, we'll grab the blueberries. Star can just go anyway, doesn't matter. Or we can spin that around like that. This heals for 10, so it wants to be in a healing bag, but it also wants to be surrounded by food. Another shell, I don't think we buy it. Don't care about the puzzle bag of endurance. Affects items inside, the duration is increased by 30%, not bothered. And we want another cupcake, so eventually we can ramp something like Empower, if we were to have Empower as the biggest buff. But I think it's going to be mana until one of these mana orbs procs, and then it'll be something else, obviously. I think we're pretty good like this. We have no dark items again, we've only got a corrupted crystal. You will have to move out of this fanny pack and live up here next turn though, so I think we just do that now. Because you're going to well and touch this, and this is one going to touch this. Seeing as there are dark items. Yeah, okay. We could also put the cupcake there, but it needs to be in a healing bag. Unless we spin the carrot around? No, it doesn't work. Okay, let's send it. Have some coffee. Ooh, cupcake goob, not having any activators. What? What? What is this bag? What is this bag? Use all your buffs. We'll see when that pops. I don't even know how many damage it did to me. That was whatever. We had 12 in power, which would have given us some max health. We had 24 mana. We didn't actually use either our mana orbs. And you didn't use any because we didn't use 10 mana. Massive spear. Stats, cupcake, stun, bomb. What a weird build. Alright. We'll do survival. Another carrot would be very important. You can now live there, and both of these can come down like that. So you touch 2 light items. You make light items turn dark. So you probably want to go like that instead, but then you don't hit the shells. What do? Buffs from removal, you have a 6% chance increased on 20 because you're touching 2 light items. We could just... You're a frost item though. I was going to say we could just move this down. I don't think that works though. We could just move that down 1. You now touch 2 dark items because these are both dark because light becomes dark. Do we have any other light items? No. No, we don't currently. Cupcake can go anywhere now. You can go there, you can go there, so at least you touch 1 light item. Oh, we could make 2 of these shells up here. So they turn dark as well. We could do that. So this touches 3 and this touches 3. And then I guess we can put the other shell there and you can go in here. You want to be in a healing bag. We can probably spin something around here. I do like the blueberries being up here being touched. It's a 3.5 activator. It's not the best, but it works. We could also take you out and put a carrot in down here. Into another cupcake. You also want to touch the lantern berry, but I don't think it matters that much. I think we do that. More bag space. Important. Specific. Well, it is important, but not really right now. I'd rather save the 5 gold. No, we will buy this. We'll put it there, and then you can go there. Another duplication bag of buffs. I think that is important. We probably want to keep that. And put more things in it. I hate it, but do we want to do that? No, we don't want all these bags. These bags are so annoying to put in the game. It just means you have to reorganize the entire bag's layout before we even put the items in. I'm not going to grab this right now. If it was a bit earlier in the game, I would. But right now, when we're like this close towards the end, 6 rounds remaining, I mean, this could be the fact whether or not we win or not. Not to mention these carrots probably also want to be in a buff bag. We could buy this and put it right here. And then put both the fanny packs pointing upwards, or 1 fanny pack there and leave this one here. I think we do actually reserve that. That should be an easy put in. Just means you have to reorganize some of the bags at the bottom. You're only hitting 2 things. You're cleansing poison. We're not doing any poison. You've already used... Okay. Your invulnerability. We're just about to hit the 35 buffer. There's the big 35 buffer, but we won as we hit it. A lamp could go hard. I think the first thing is first. We buy that and put it here. We put fanny pack there, fanny pack there. So you go in a fanny pack and go faster and do that. You can stay in the fanny pack and do that. Mana orb. I think can probably do that. The banana we now sell. Blueberries go in. You go there. Blueberries go there. Bell goes here. Not ideal. Not the best. You can now go across one. Lanternberry. Still doesn't hit any light items. I mean, Lanternberry could stay where it is, I guess. We could have put the banana there. That was a misplay. Could have kept the banana. Lol. Bag slot. Where do we put you? Nowhere. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. We now have the opportunity to put a lamp on the weapon, which I think we do. We think that makes sense. So this has +1 damage every 3.4 seconds, and it gains accuracy just in case you run into like a luck build. I think we roll past all this. There's another cupcake. There's another buff stick. I think we want the buff stick. Where do you live? I guess you live anywhere. It doesn't actually matter. We can just put it up there for now. There's the lightsaber we need in the last game. Typical. Let's send this, I think. Yeah, both the cupcakes are touching 2 food, which is ideal. Got a bunch of mana. We've got some debuff cleanse. You're hitting 4 things. You're hitting 4 things, although one is a shell that only triggers once, which kind of sucks. Could even do that, I guess. So now you touch a light thing. You touch 4 things. You don't touch a book anymore. Or the lantern anymore. No, that doesn't work. You want to kind of touch the lantern. I don't see how we do that unless we move the blueberries. I don't want to move the blueberries. I don't think you need to touch it. You're only getting +3 max health. I don't think it's that important. Okay, let's send this. Weird build. Ooh, lots of dragons, big sword, and when you hit a certain amount of heat, 5 heat gain. This is a crit. You know, we just get slaughtered by that thing. Okay, let's just pretend that game didn't happen. Cupcake, you can go there, I guess. You're in a healing bag. We've finally got a health potion. Finally, after all this time, you can go there. Star can go here. Health potion can go there. We make a Shelly. We'll also get a debuff cleanse potion, but I don't think we need it. I think we roll past this. Don't need any of this stuff. Spikes could be nice. Heals for 4. Where would we put you? We could move the booklet up 1 and then put the pineapple here. Yeah, we'll log the pineapple. We'll send it. We haven't really changed anything. We just gained another cupcake. Ooh, snow stick build. I think we lose because we don't have Shepherd's Crook. Not to mention your debuffs are never going to get removed. We are protecting some buffs. Oh, that's because they're not being cleansed. That's what that means when it says protected, I'm pretty sure. I think we just lose this because the cold's going to be so much that we're not going to be able to outlast the fatigue damage, even with the max health gain. As you can see, nothing's activating on my side of the board. Yep. Hard build to beat. Hard build to beat. Without Shepherd's Crook, at least. We got a Shelly. This doesn't go anywhere, but it does get hit by the armor, so it can probably still stay there, so you touch that. All fine. I think... Ooh, but now we'd have to put you here, move this up 1, and then get the pineapple in there. Don't care about that star anymore, we're selling it. Let's roll. There's some bag space. We can probably bag space there and get a Shallon. Makes sense. So, yeah, we have more things to protect our debuffs that we're not putting on them. A chance to anyway, that's fine. You can probably go somewhere else now, right? No, you're only going to hit 3 things. That kind of sucks. It is what it is. Don't need that. We roll. I don't really know what we need now, if I'm being completely honest. More max health would be nice. This also uses 10 mana to become invulnerable for 2 seconds, which could be good. It would mean that the mana orbs are slower to produce any buffs. But it would also mean that this gets its heal for 10 on hit faster. If we buy this, I don't know where we put you. Our bags are looking pretty garbage right now. Do we need the frozen buckler at this point? Maybe, maybe not. I think we keep the frozen buckler. We are going to reserve this for 6. We're also going to reserve this book for 4. I'm going to roll once. Don't need any of this stuff. Bag space is good though. We can buy the bag space. Send it. Then that means we can now move around some things for next turn. We could have moved around things for this turn as well, but it is what it is. They've got a squirrel stealing some buffs. Their pets have a 20% chance to activate twice. Is that stone golem a pet? It is a pet. Oh my goodness. But again, we are ramping max health. one of our mana orbs had triggered, and we ended with 38 in power, which again is really good because that means we gain 11 max health per in power gained. Yeah, okay. You could be cool. I don't know where we're going to put you to make 41 gold though. I don't think you live anywhere, friend. No, I don't think we buy that. There would work if we move the buckler down one. What do you activate? The weapon, the puzzle bag, leaf badge, water elemental, yeah, everything. We are going to buy that, we're going to dump it there. You now go here, pineapple goes here, cupcake goes back in, blueberries go here. Okay. I'm tempted to sell this buckler and buy a crown. I'm not going to lie. It would want to go in the healing bag though. So I guess we could take a carrot out, put the crown in there, although does it activate more than once? It activates every 2.4 seconds, which is faster than the carrot. We could take the carrot out and put the carrot over here and sell the buckler. What do you do for frost? 10% faster for each frost. I think that is what we're going to do. Or can we get that in somehow and not sell anything? I mean, we could just move you across one and put the carrot in and lose a blueberry as opposed to a shell. Let's do that. Max health. If we had bag space, I'd buy it. We need 2 singles. And then you could go up one, I guess. Yeah, we'll keep it reserved. We'll keep that reserved. We'll send it. Ooh, a dragon with a spike staff. Lots of spikes. You've got a lamp on your spike staff as well. You've also got invulnerability. I think we just lose to this. Another invulnerability. Yeah, you're critting me for over 100 already. Insane. We didn't have the damage for that at all. Okay. Is this where we get rid of this? And we get another buff stick? I think it is. We don't want that anymore. Let's roll once or twice. We need singular bag slots. I don't know what else we actually need. Could you be good? You could be good. I just don't see what else we remove. We kind of need everything at this point. This would mean we start off with a bunch of extra mana though. Yeah, I don't see where we put you without a bag slot. We'll buy it for 7. It's on offer. We may as well. We'll roll for some bag slots. Don't think we care. 3 slot would replace the fanny pack on the lantern, and then we could put this here to hit 2 things. Kinda sucks. Kinda sucks. If we put you there, what do you even gain? You gain 8 mana and increase our healing by 4%, and we inflict a random debuff 1 time. Up here, you don't gain as much mana. I think there is okay, then we cupcake up here. The cupcake wasn't touching anything to go faster anyway, because it was here touching the cupcake. It was in a healing bag, so it's going to heal slightly less, 20%. But it's going to go 10% faster. We still want the blueberries. Don't think we want this bag to replace the fanny pack, so I think we... Oh, it's 2 gold to re-roll though. I think we do it once. There's the bag slot, and it's on offer. Blueberries go in. Don't think we care about any of this. We send. Okay. At this point in time, I don't think this build has come together the way it needed to. So I think when we run into other builds like this one, we just get demolished. We started off with good synergy, but we didn't end with good synergy. Plus 16 for the mage, we'll take it. It's not the worst thing in the world. But yeah, like overall, we probably should have really just reorganized bags earlier on. So this, I mean, it was in double buff bags. Both the carrots probably wanted to be in double buff bags as well. all the ones probably wanted to be in double buff bags, or all of them in a buff bag to begin with. Because you're in 2 of the slots. So again, we could have absolutely positioned it better. I think with the puzzle box, though, it's kind of difficult with all these bags that don't, you know what I mean, not squared in properly. But yeah, a lot of stuff here doesn't really have much synergy. Like this armor, probably not the best armor for this, what we're doing. Yeah, we kind of just put stuff together. That's fine. Okay. Let's jump into another ranked game. Berserker with Box of Riches to start with. Beautiful. What do we got? Duffle Bag. Battle Rage. Items inside trigger 35% faster, and we take 30% reduced damage. We start with a Spike, the Star, and a Shell. I think we already know what we're going to do with Berserker. I think we grab a wooden sword to start with. And we're probably going to grab a banana. We may as well grab a garlic, it's on offer. We roll. Bag slot, love it. Gem slot, love it. 2.5 second activator, cleanser debuff. I think we want to remove their buffs to start with, and we put the garlic in. Bag slot, we save it. Shell, we save it. We send. I think we're going to go, Shaman Mask. And loads of, I want to say Badger Runes if we can get them. So we take basically no damage in Berserker Rage. When do we enter Berserker Rage? When we drop below 50% health. And we also want loads of Berserker Rage items. Like the Dragon Scale Armor, so when we enter Berserker Rage, we basically take no damage because we'll have loads of Badger Runes. We lose this because 50% health isn't great. Okay. We could go Hero Sword. Do we want to go Hero Sword? Wrong page. Iris recipes. We could go Crossblade. I think we probably just want to go Double Axe. Or an impractically large greatsword. Greatsword. So it's got loads of slots. Oh, that's a busted blade though, isn't it? What do you turn into? We could go busted blade. Drawing battle rage, decrease stamina usage to 3. Cooldown to 3. I think this is the worst one of these. Although we could also go Bloodthorn and go impractically large Bloodthorn. I think that's what we're going to be doing. We don't have a Twine, however, so we would need a way to get Twine from the Adventurer class. Molten Greatsword we can't go. This is really good though, because again, when we have 5 in power, which is basically after 10 seconds, this then has a 1.5 second cooldown. We may do that. We may go in practically large greatsword. So I don't think we care about making this a hero longsword or a hero sword to start with. So I think we grab the bag space, we dump it down, we grab the other shell, we roll past this. There's another gemstone. We probably want gemstones. I think blueberries are pretty good to make the food go quicker. And I think we're going to grab more bag space. We don't need that anywhere. I guess in a weapon might be nice in case we run against a Reaper, so we can cleanse some poison. 2.5 seconds we cleanse a debuff. Don't think we care about buying chip gemstones. I think this is going to do all the work for us. So I think we send it. We could sell the tusk for 2 and buy another garlic, so food goes faster. Yeah, I think that's the play. We don't need this going super fast, but it is what it is. It's fine. Banana should now go, yep, 3.85 seconds. They do have a spike buckler, which is probably going to kill us. Luckily, these two have healed us back up to full. They're not putting any debuffs on us, so this is a waste in the bag, but it is what it is. We don't need stamina in the bag, so chip gemstone, the chip topaz is better in the weapon, but you are going to just out DPS us and out heal us during fatigue, I think. Yes. Unless we would have drew in fatigue. Not a great start. Thorn Burst, not the worst thing in the world, doesn't really work for us. Knife to meet you, not bad, doesn't really work for us. I think we go False Life. I do like False Life. I don't think you want any of this. So we're going to roll past it. There's the double axe. Happy days. We sell the sword. We get the double axe in. What do you do again? Items inside trigger 35% faster. So we probably want to put this here. And the axe can go like that with False Life there. We want the banana going faster. We don't care about anything else really going faster. So you can go here, blueberries can go here, you can go there. Star goes in, that can go in the axe. I think blue can also go in the axe, although I think a 35% chance to remove a buff is probably better. And after 4.5 seconds we inflict 2 frost. I think that's looking pretty good. We could also go piggy bank. You don't touch anything. I don't think we're going to go piggy bank. I think we're going to roll past all this for another axe, if and where possible. More bag space, we probably want it. We're going to buy it now. Send. I don't think we want a third shell. Boots, we don't care about. Oh, we probably do care about boots, because they could have made, what's it called? The dragon scale boots, which probably would have been beneficial for us. Never mind. Misplayed happen. They got knife to meet you, it's just triggered, so all the weapons are going to deal 50% more damage. That could have been actually kind of good for us for the double axe, but I don't think it's that bad. Health pot for Shelly, love to see it. Don't know if we care about blue. No, I think we do care about blue gemstones. I think we want a max blue gemstone. Is that worth 2 gold? I don't think it is. I think we roll past it. That's worth 4 though. 15% lifesteal. I think that's better. We put the pink one back in the bag. We've also got a poison one. I think putting a poison on is probably better than that swinging 10% faster. Although, not when it's a 35% chance to inflict 1 poison. I think that's actually garbage. We'll hold the bag. We'll send. Yep. Yep, we send. So far, so good. Not the best. You've got a corrupted crystal in your weapon. That's probably better, just inflicting fatigue damage, I'm not going to lie. Because it's going to make it deal 50% more damage on 2 to 4 damage. So it's going to gain 1 min, 2 max. Kind of garbage. And that's when we drop below 30% health. So up until that point, it did nothing. Right? Yes, it did nothing. So that would have been better as a fatigue item. As opposed to a weapon buff. It's fine. We've gained a shell, Lee. There we go. Bag space, fanny pack. I think we want the fanny pack for the axe, so we do that, we do that. We bring you down. You can go there, you can go there. Bag space, again, kind of important. I don't think we want it right now. No, we will buy it now. We will buy it now, it's fine. And Shell wants to touch Shelly. Okay. We could get another shell and be really greedy. I think we will. And then we roll past all this. Lantern's really good. I don't think we want anything else. Mana Orb could be nice. Not really too bothered though. And I don't think we need to lock more bag space right now. So I think we just send it with the 2 gold remaining. We don't have to change anything else here. Oh, we should have put that gem in the fanny pack. Misplayed. They're inflicting a bit of poison to us, but we are removing a poison every 2.5 seconds. That could have been 2.2 seconds. Well, maybe like 2.1 actually. Oh, they have a hammer. I didn't even realise. I think at this round, the hammer doesn't do very well. It's only like in the opening like 3 or 4 rounds it does incredibly well. This bag doesn't do anything, right? If we take a look at boots. Boot? What do you need? You need this bag to turn into stuff, so we do need the forging hammer, so we will grab the forging hammer for 3. I guess we can pop it here. False life there, star goes over there. The lamp I think we want, so we do that. We spin the lamp round and put that on the axe. We roll, bag space. I kind of want more chip gemstones, I'm not going to lie. And I don't think we need this. Do we want a... No, I don't think buying gemstones for 1 and 2 gold is actually beneficial for us. You can go there, you can go there now. I don't know if we want the fanny pack. We probably do. We probably want both of these items. So I think we save our gold and we send. Everything's looking pretty tight. They have a turbo chalet, loads of heat gen, and they've got a fatigue corrupted crystal. You're every 3 seconds, you're every 1.61. I don't think we have a stamina problem. No, we don't, because you're only using 0.8 stamina currently. You're having lots of stamina problems, which is hilarious. So we should win, but we may not. We are taking a lot more fatigue damage than they are. There's our Shelly heal. So Shelly clutch heal doesn't save us. Happy days. Tim, ooh, so Tim's pretty good. On hit, 50% chance to steal a random buff. In the backpack, opponent drops below 30% health, we heal for 50 and we gain 5 in power. And in armor, I've said this many times, but in armor, the tooltip doesn't read correct. 25% chance to resist debuffs or critical hits. So, again, I don't know what that means. I don't know if that means it resists both debuffs and critical hits, or if one game it can resist debuffs but not critical hits, and another game it can resist critical hits but not debuffs. I don't know what that means because it says or. Maybe I'm illiterate, I don't know. We'll grab a fanny pack first for the axe. That makes the most sense. That's now in a double fanny pack. We could also double fanny pack the lamp and just not put the forging hammer in this top bag, or we could put it here, I guess. Or better yet, we can change the bags around a bit and put that there, put that there, put that there, so they're both still in the bag. Chip gemstones can just live anywhere. I guess we may as well put poison on this thing. Doesn't attack that fast, but it works. You can go up there. Better yet, we can spin you around and put you here, and then chip gemstones can just live at the bottom. Do we want Tim? That is the question. It's a 10 gold treasure item. I don't know if we want it. 50% chance to steal a random buff when our axe is not that fast isn't great. Opponent drops below 30%. We heal for 50 and gain 5 in power. If they drop below 30%, we're probably either winning already or we're just dead because we've both dropped below a certain amount of health. But heal for 50 is not the worst. We could buy Tim. I don't think we do though. I think we get another box of riches and we roll past Tim. Cheese, massive. We buy cheese. Cheese now goes here, you go here, so you hit 3 foods, you hit 4 foods. Unless we do that and then that, you move across one. Garlic goes, actually garlic doesn't want to go there, you want to go there. Blueberries there. Garlic here maybe, so you hit 2 foods, you hit 4 foods. You want the cheese hitting as much food as possible. If we take you out a second, we can probably put a garlic there instead. Garlic there, blueberries there. Nope. I want the banana in that bag. I want the cheese in that bag. You're only going to hit 2 foods, but you're going to hit 4. You hit 3, you hit 2, you hit 1. That's kind of okay. You can go there, Star can go up there, green gemstone goes in there instead, so it merges. Oh, double axe. Didn't even see the double axe. Holy moly, what a misplay. I should have bought the axe first so we can merge it. Did not see that. That's a waste because we paid 5 gold for this, I think. And we could have bought the axe. Didn't even see it. Holy moly. Let's send it then, and then we can next turn make a double axe. Lots of piggies, a shovel, and some stones that are infinitely firing. I like that they've put the stones in a fanny pack, so they're going a bit quicker. You've also got stones, you take less damage when you gain armor, and every time these attack, they gain, 5 armor? 4 armor? Yeah, 4, 5, 6 armor, depending on the damage they deal. That's fine. We'll take the win, we'll take that. We are going to go Shaman Mask. We already know this because we want runes. So you are an instant purchase. You're just going to go there a second. We now want as many Badger runes as possible. So we buy you. We also buy the axe. That's crazy. I think we buy that for 16, as bonkers as that is, because we can either make the axe attack 40% faster. In a backpack, we have a 50% chance to resist stuns or 30% chance to resist critical hits, or in the backpack, we gain base stamina regen by 50%. All of those things are crazy on that topaz. This does not need to be anywhere in particular, but it does want to touch the axe. So I guess we could put it there. We could put you here. Garlic there. Another garlic here. Your gemstones can just live anywhere. It doesn't actually matter. So we'll do that. We'll do that. So we can get this box in. We want the forging hammer in as well. But we also do want debuff cleanse. So I think we take a single shell out. We move you up 1. put you there, we put the forging hammer in. We have no armor for this to go in right now, so now we really want to prioritize armor, and I think we hold on to everything else for chip gemstones because this gains 1 luck for each socketed gemstone. So we're currently starting the game off with 5 luck. Every 3.2 seconds we use 2 luck and we gain 5 random buffs. You want to be in this bag. So we take the banana out of that bag, which means that this doesn't hit another food. We put you here, you here, you here. You hit 3 food, not 4 foods. We could move you across 1. Get the blueberries down 1. Like so. So you hit 4 food. That's in the bag, so when we enter Berserker Rage, this is going to use luck quicker. Although we don't really have a lot of luck gain. Although this is going to give us mana, then it's going to give us luck, so that kind of works. The cheese is not in that bag. Gonna say that's going to be okay. We'll see for certain this next turn. I think another lamp on the double axe would be really big as well. So every 3.4 seconds, it's going to gain 2 damage and 10% accuracy. Not to mention, it's also going to gain 2 damage every swing. We'll see that in a second. Let's send it. We'll save the 3 gold. We've got the topaz reserved. We've got the lamp reserved. You've got a shepherd's crook. Very nice. You've got a goob on 3 activators. Not very nice. You've also got a turtle. So we could win. We could lose. They're about to gain a bunch of armor. 73 armor. That's not massive. And we are running into stamina problems because we're merging these 2 axes, which was expected, to be fair. We did win, though, so I'm happy about that. Double axis made. Boop. You can now go... Ooh. This needs to go... where? Huh. Something like this. Kind of. The lamp. Do we just buy 16 right now? What's our stamina usage? This is using 1.1 stamina every second, so we are eventually going to have stamina problems, not to mention with a bit of heat, we're going to use even more stamina. So this, if we buy it, either wants to go in the armor, or it wants to go in the backpack. We want the boots as well. I don't know if we save this for 1 turn and don't buy it this turn, and instead we buy another lamp and put you there. We buy some boots, put you anywhere. We get the badger rune and we put you in the boots. So during battle rage, melee and range weapons, we take 7 reduced damage. If we stack a bunch of these, we basically don't take damage. At least if they don't have a lot of damage weapons. We do need to reorganize bags a little bit here as well. So I think that's what we're going to actually quickly do. We can buy this as well and put you in, and then we can put another shell in. Not too fussed about the star going in, although I am at the same time, so we do that. Because this is 5% less stamina, which is kind of big when this is using 1.1 stamina, but it is attacking 25% faster, so this is going to use more stamina. We have a bit of base stamina regen in the bag. We have the banana giving us some regen on stamina as well. I think that's okay. I think we buy this next turn. Let's send. We could put this in the axe, it just means we're going to definitely run out of stamina. I'm going to say we win this because they've got chess, and I don't think chess is very good. Okay. Yeah, we just win this, it's fine. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. How's it going, Soph, by the way? Let's, do we want to make the weapon attack twice? I don't think at the start of battle both players taking minus 35% damage for 10 seconds is good for us. We inflict 4 frost as well. I don't think that works. For Tuna's Kiss, chance-based effects are more likely to trigger. This is only going to work on Shelly, so again, I don't think that's beneficial to us. I don't think we need it. I think we're going to go with Enchanted Weapons. This means that the attack effect of the weapons have a 20% chance to repeat. The weapon itself on hit gains 2 damage, and during battle rage, we trigger an extra attack, which doesn't have a 20% chance to replicate itself, but the damage is increased to 3, so we are going to gain some more damage. I do think we want this, I just don't want to sell gemstones for it. Base stamina is probably beneficial. Poison, yeah, not too fussed. Debuff Cleanse, I am fussed. So I kind of want to buy this for 1. Or we sell 3 chips and we buy a topaz, a perfect topaz. I think, as crazy as it is, we sell this yellow gemstone. We sell these 2 yellow gemstones. No, I think we keep them too. I think we sell the green and the pink. We buy this. We put it in the backpack for more stamina regen. We'll see what our stamina's like, and then we can either migrate this into armor, or we can put it in the weapon. If we put it in the weapon, we're going to 100% run into stamina problems. So I don't think we want it in the weapon. We send. Have some coffee during this fight. Easy. Stamina was going to be a problem, but I mean, even with 50% base stamina regen, it still was a problem. Wouldn't let you comment from the other account. Oh, that's probably because it's a newly made account. I have some privacy settings set, so I think if your account's like under, I don't know, 7 days or something, maybe, or you don't have a phone number to the account, you can't comment. It's just to stop bots from spamming me with crap. Single bag slot, we'll buy it. I'm gonna say we put it here. Was the number 1? Yeah, that's fair, that's fair. Corrupted crystal, I do think we want. We're gonna put it here. I don't care about Jinx, not really fussed about the Emerald or the Wolver's Tusk. I think we roll past it. Is that a Badger rune? It's a Tiger rune. This is good because it gives us a 12% chance to duplicate buffs we gain. We are gaining some buffs, but not a lot. 12% is not massive either. I think here, we sell a shell, and we grab this and just dump it in the backpack. We have another bag slot, or another gem slot, so we do that. And then we've got a single green gem slot, chipped emerald, which we'll put somewhere at some point, but I think at the moment we're looking pretty good. You want to spin around so you touch the corrupted crystal. Both the lamps touching the weapon, you're touching the weapon, everything else is looking good. We got 1 gold, we may as well roll to see what we can get. You're probably good, right? Yeah, you're kind of good. What do you do? You use luck, you give us buffs. That's giving us more max health if we have armor. There's the helmet. We want the helmet, so we can turn it into a corrupted one. We send. Okay. Lots of fire. Iconic Orb, Burning Blade. If they hit 60 heat, they hit us for 100. We just won, because if they hit us for 100... Oh, we were already in Berserker, Battle Rage, so they would have hit us for, what? 65? I think? No, it would have hit us for 70 damage. Okay. I think. So, bag slot's probably what we need here. Let's put it here. We buy the helmet, we put it there, we turn that into that. Okay. We also want some armor, but you... Oh, you do turn into dragon scale armor. We 100% want that. We could sell a singular gemstone here. I don't think we care about poison at all. We don't care about resisting poison. We don't care about inflicting poison. We don't care about the rejuvenation after 3 seconds. So we are actually going to sell the green gemstone. This... Can we get this in to make 40 gold? I mean, we could be able to, right? If we just move a few things around. Because that gemstone is worth 16. Yeah, there. It's already hitting 42 gold. Perfect. We can move you down 1, 41 gold, and we can move you there, 46 gold. So what does this do? This gives us a 15% chance to resist critical hits if we have the gold value above 20. And if it's above 40, which it is because it's 46, godly and unique items trigger 15% faster. Godly and unique are currently, what you can see is the white stars. So it's going to make this trigger 15% faster, which isn't the worst thing in the world. It's not the best thing either. It's going to make the Shaman Mask trigger 15% faster, enchanted weapons, and false life. False life would need to come out and move somewhere else. Or the hat would need to come out and move somewhere else next turn when it turns into a dark item. Absolutely fine. Tempted to buy the topaz. We can't afford it right now, but I'm tempted to buy this and either put this in the weapon so it goes 25% faster as opposed to 20, and then put this one, 30% base stamina regen, in the backpack. So we mitigate the quickness of the axe. We'll send it, we'll see how we go. We need bag space as well. Oh, we could have put the green gemstone in there. Misplay, we would have had 3 rejuvenation. If we lose and they're on, I don't know, if we lose and, yeah, they've got no health. No, we're just going to get smashed. Okay, fair enough. Or are we? Yeah, we did. Yeah, okay. Again, very solid build. You've got your acorn collar, you've got your double frostbite, you've also got piercing arrow, sorry. So everything's got a really high crit chance. All they need is the vampiric orchid thing, right? This thing. Which they're turning into next turn. So with this, the red orchid collar, they'll be gaining 30% lifesteal. And they'll be gaining, Jesus Christ, maths, like 100% crit chance, basically, because they gain 4% crit for every vampirism. So that'll be 80 plus maths. Let's send it. Oh, sorry, let's end that one. We are going to. We need bag slots. We could get another lamp and put it here. We want the armor. At this point in time, I don't think we buy this for 8 because that's all of our gold. So we are going to roll past this. I would like this gemstone for 2. We're going to buy this. Yes, we're going to buy that. We're going to roll for bag slots. Fanny pack's not the worst thing in the world. We can fanny that into a shaman mask, so now you go a bit quicker. You're in 3 fanny packs. We need to roll for more bag slots. We don't see it. That is absurd. We'll keep that on lockdown as well. What do we do here? Don't think we need more blueberries. Although we probably do, because we need to make 10 mana so they start pumping out luck. So this has infinite luck. Okay. I don't want to reorganize bags, but I feel like I need to at this point. You're making far too much gold value. You don't need to be there. Let's take out some of the food a second. This is basically us reorganizing bags. Because you need to be here to turn to dragon scale armor. That being there, also absolutely fine. You two can go anywhere. It doesn't actually matter. For now, we'll just leave them both there. We have a single bag slot up here. We want the cheese in. We also need you to touch the cap. So you go like that and you come down. You still touch 53 gold. 39 gold if we don't put the cap there. You make 40. We need something worth 2. Like so. We want something else to activate a lot quicker. Could do that. Put you there instead. And then put the cheese here, I guess? Don't really like that as a play. I guess blueberries can go here, or better yet, blueberries can just go anywhere a second. And we put the debuff cleanse here. Like that. Single slot, we put the star in. Oh, we need the banana for the stamina regen. I've just thought. We could take out some box of riches. We could do that, right? We can put you here. Shelly goes back in. You come out. We put a 4 slot here. We move everything up. You still hit what you need to hit. Banana goes here, so it hits the food. Debuff can go, buff can go there. And then I guess we can still put a box of riches in. Don't need green gemstones. We're selling that. We're selling that. We are gaining mana, so blue can go in the armor. So every 5 mana we gain 2 armor. I would like another Shelly. I would like the box of riches to be kept. I would also like the blueberries. You can't move up one more. Blueberries go there, duplication goes there. You now touch 2 foods, the banana at least. Yep, I think that's going to be it. We could take out the star, although -5 stamina. It's not massive, but it does help us with the weapon. To buy a blueberry and put a blueberry in. So we gain more mana, which eventually will mean more luck. I'm going to say we try that for a turn. Then we see how our stamina is. Ooh, Cursed Dagger, Dark Saber. We will lose accuracy, but we are gaining 10 accuracy every, I don't know, 2.5 seconds, 2.8 seconds, because we got a bit of frost. Yeah, 2.8, 2.3 seconds, okay. The blind has killed me here. One big swing? No. So we need a way to remove blind, I guess, if we come across more blind builds. Darksaber was hitting 39 to 44, Dagger was doing 7 to 11. We had a bunch of debuffs on us, so the crit chance was pretty strong, 56%. Not to mention you've also got enchanted weapons, so things trigger twice. We're not seeing many Badger runes. This should help us. When we enter Battle Rage, we gain 40 armor. During Battle Rage, we take a further 10% reduction in damage, so we're now taking 40% reduced damage. We want the Spike Collar. This is a really good item. 70% chance to remove 2 random buffs from your opponent. Perfect. Armor and other sockets reduce opponent's healing by 45%. Massive. Or every 1 second we cleanse a debuff. I think we want to buy that and put that in armor immediately. That doesn't give us a lot of gold. We're going to sell this and buy a bag slot. You can now go there. Blueberries can go up. Banana can spin around. We can now get the star back in. And then next turn we want the fanny pack and absolutely want the spike collar. Battle Rage lasts 2 seconds longer. We want to be in Battle Rage as long as possible. So everything goes, or not everything, but items inside this bag, which is the shell, the lamp, the cheese, false life, debuff cleanse, and the axe, go 35% faster, and we take 30% reduced damage, which is the main reason why I want to be in Battle Rage as long as possible. I'm going to say here we get rid of the shell. No, we'll hold on to it for 1 turn at least. Let's send. Do we need to move anything around? Not really, no. Yeah. We could even just scrap the debuff cleanse completely and further reduce their healing by 25%. So 70% reduction in healing immediately. That would also allow us to get a shell in that doesn't need to be in that bag. Cool. We don't need anything in that bag, I guess. Blueberries, maybe. So cheese goes quicker. We lose a bit of a healing on the shell by +3. I think that's fine. You now hit 3 foods. I think that's good. Lots of pets, lots of crit chance. You've got Pandemonium. So loads of poison. Oh yeah, we don't have any debuff cleanse. Brilliant. This is a complete counter to our build, I guess. We have 6 debuff cleanse from Shelly. We cleanse 9. That's not the worst. We're in Berserker Rage. Very quickly though, we ended that. 1 big hit. We just won. I'll take it. Stamina was an issue, but they do have Spiked Wall, so 30% chance to prevent 15 damage and remove 0.3 stamina. This was triggering every 1.1 seconds, so we were using 1.7 stamina a second, and I believe we're gaining 1.5 stamina every second because of the perfect topaz in the bag. To survival. So, we want Spike Collar, we want another fanny pack. I think, honestly, we want a fanny Shelly, so Shelly goes quicker. That allows us to get this in, but we want the Spike Collar in. I don't think we... Well, no, we do care about this, because it's 5% less stamina. We do that, we sell the shell. A singular red gemstone would be really big here as well. So we're going to have to do that for a second. You know what, we'll leave that in so when we roll we can see a treasure item. Don't need any of this stuff, although again, 18% heal reduction on them would put us on what? 88%? If we hit the 100% mark, we just win games because they can't heal. So maybe we do buy that for 2 and just dump it in armor. We need more badger runes. I'm shocked we haven't seen more of them yet. We've barely seen any. Do we want this gemstone? I think we do. I think we do that. I'd like to merge these two together as well, but we've got no bag space unless we take you out. And do that a second. Don't need any of this, although this gives us 2 gemstone slots. Maybe reserve that and roll once or twice for bag slots. I mean, bag slot, that, and a cheese goober would go pretty hard. Cheese goober would go really hard. I don't know where we'd put it, though. We'd probably have to put it here. And then move the lamp up here. Was that facing the right way? Have I had that like that the whole game? I hope not. But we could put the lamp up here. We could put the goober here. And then touching 2 blueberries, the axe, and something else maybe? I don't know. We'll figure that out. But I do want a cheese goober. Cheese goobers are huge. We want the spike collar as well. So again, we stay in battle rage for an additional 2 seconds longer. We want the fanny pack. I wouldn't mind the shield. Don't think we want the shield. Okay, we don't want the shield. It's on offer, but we don't want it. We have the bag space. You got Bloodthorn. You got some armor. You're going to gain healing every stamina you use. They seem to be out DPSing us, which is never good to see. And we don't have the heal to ramp here. We just flat out just got smashed. Okay. There's the other potion for the second Shally, which we've just sold. Nice! We buy the spike collar, we buy the goo, we buy the fanny pack. I am going to reorganize bags in a second. We're going to roll once or twice here. We've got another helmet, which is not the worst. We'll reserve that. We need 2 gold. We could sell 2 chipped gemstones. We have a crap blue one. We have a crap pink one. We do that, we buy the helmet. Or do we need more bag space? Probably, but let's buy the helmet instead. We'll lock that, and now let's redo bags. And then we want another corrupted crystal to put in this helmet. We'll keep both of these boxes, we'll hold the bag space, and I think we send it. Blood Amulet might be okay. Gain 2 Vampirism and 20 max health. I don't know if we want that though. 2 Vampirism's not the worst, it means every swing we're going to heal for 2. It's not exactly massive. 20 max health is okay, I guess. We don't want it, we send it. We've got 3 rounds to survive. A tiny bag, but you are once again using Piercing Arrow with 2 weapons and lots of crit chance. So we could lose to these. 400 armor as well. We don't seem to have any like sustain when we get low on health. We can't top ourselves up. Oh, they have Vampiric armor. We won. We won on that last swing because we had a 25% chance to ignore armor. And it procced on that last swing. So, unfortunately, because they've got Vampiric armor, they were using 10 health to turn into 20 armor every 3.2 seconds. So they actually killed themselves. Because if we didn't have a blue gemstone in this weapon, we wouldn't have got past their 128 armor, and then they would have beat us. So we got really lucky there. Elephant Rune. 25% chance to stun on hit. Start of battle, 40% chance to resist debuffs for 4 seconds, or we gain 50 maximum health in the bag. 50 max health in the bag is nice, but I'm actually going to say putting this in armor here is probably better. So the first 4 seconds, we have a 40% chance to resist debuffs. It's not permanent, you know, it's not like a 100% chance to resist debuffs for 4 seconds, which would be insane. And we do already have something that's giving us max health in the backpack, do we not? I'm looking around and I don't see it. Was it this room? Nope. This room? Nope. I'm sure we bought something that gives us max health in the backpack. Not sure. Not sure. I mean, it was probably this I'm thinking of. Yeah, I'm not sure. This does give us... Oh, it's 20% maximum health to... Yeah, that could actually be good in the backpack. I'm not going to lie. We do have some bag slots some sockets remaining that we can fill. So we are losing 2 luck at the start of a fight. I'm not too fussed about that though. Can we do anything with this fanny pack that's beneficial to us? Yes, we can. We can put it there and we can move the boots across. That's probably better, right? 3.2, 3.5? Yeah, that's probably better like that. We can put you back in. We got some more boots, which could be good. We could make another pair of dragon skin boots. I think we do that. We sell 1 box, we buy dragon skin boots, we make another dragon skin boots, and we buy the bag space that we cannot fit. So, how would we get you in? Put it there, I guess. Like so. We roll once. There's some armor, upfront armor that we want. Because we do want to start the fight off with armor, so we gain max health, and then essentially you want to drop down to 50 health, so the bag kicks in, and then we want to be able to top ourselves straight back up to 100% health and gain more max health. It can't. The synergy in this build does not work properly. Battle Rage with max health or false life probably isn't the play if we want to focus on basically getting ourselves to 50% health and then trying to top ourselves back up. I've kind of misdone this build a little bit, but it is what it is. There's an impractically large greatsword, far too late in the game to see. This is also 12 gold. We don't really have anywhere to put it. We would need another 4 slot and we'll put it right here, I guess. We'd lose a bit of gold value, but again, we can just put the lamp there instead and then switch the gemstone around like so. And then a 6 slot armor piece could go here. Doesn't hit all the light items that we have in the bag, but if I'm being honest, I don't think we have many light items in the bag. What do you hit? Can we not see? I don't know. We'll figure that out next turn when we buy it, I guess. Let's send it. We're looking pretty good. Oh, you're doing a build like I was doing. Max health. You've also got false life hitting 1 thing. You're going to put a lot of poison on us. We don't have any debuff cleanse. They do have 98% reduced healing, so they're not going to heal a lot, so their false life is not going to do a lot for them, but they are currently winning. This is where we need to ramp our health. Whilst we're in Berserker Rage, but we don't seem to be ramping our health. Big hit? No, we just lost. At 28 health left? Okay. Final round. So, we probably just want to roll for a 4 slot. That's annoying. Oh, is it annoying? We could put you here. That's not going to work. It might work, actually. You here. 3 slot here. 4 slot here, right? We put both the boots back up somewhere else. Lamp goes there. Chip gemstone goes there instead. You go here. You're already making 42 gold, hitting 3 items. Crazy. Now you go here. The only other light item we have in the bag is Shelly. And I don't think we move Shelly out of that bag, so I think this is looking pretty good. We can now... That's a misplay, because this isn't touching cheese anymore. You want to go there. Spike collar goes back in. We've got a chipped gemstone to put in. I guess we want poison resistance? As if we only saw 1 badger rune. That's crazy to me. And we can't get the star in. We sell the star, we got final round. We sell this chipped gemstone, it's final round. Let's roll once or twice to see what we can get. We're not going to have a lot of gold here. Nope, 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 nope. Cheese, but it can't afford it. Final thing, Tiger Rune. So, the last time I did a build with Berserker, and we went Shaman Mask, we had 3 Badger Runes, which meant if they were doing 21 melee or range damage when we were in Battle Rage, they did 0 damage to me. And it was incredibly fun. Unfortunately, we didn't see that. We didn't get lucky. So we sand and we hope we win the final game. Chili Goob, loads of heat. You've got double corrupted crystal on your weapon. So when we drop below 30% health, you basically 2-hit me, I think. Minus 83 heal reduction. It just depends on the scaling's too much. We can't win versus that much scaling, I don't think. Not when we have no stamina as well. Although we did scale a lot of max health ourselves, but yeah, with 200 heat. Oh, I don't know. We did win. Kind of shocked we won that, to be fair. This had a 0.31 stamina cooldown, but it was using 4.8 stamina a second, and you only regenerate 1 stamina every second. But the banana was going every 0.83, so I guess you would have regenerated almost 2 stamina a second. But again, this is trying to swing 3 times a second. We're in a bit, actually. Axe was 105 to 111 damage. We had no crit chance on this axe as well, so that was probably bad. We probably really wanted crit chance on that somehow. Just didn't see it. Everything else was just going insanely fast. 0.52, 0.47, 0.56. Yeah. Okay. False life as well, but I don't think they stayed on max health or armor for that long. And how long was our Berserker Rage for? We enter Berserker Rage 4. Oh, they crit me for 200. I didn't know that could crit. How can that crit? Where is that gaining crit chance from? What? It crit me for 200 damage, because obviously it hits 100 damage at 60 heat. But what is touching that to give it crit chance? I don't understand. This doesn't give it crit chance, it doesn't even hit it. These flames do not give it... Oh, it's because... Oh, that's kind of insane. When they gain 15 heat, the next 6 attacks are critical. Oh, that is such a good play. Holy... and unfortunately for them, fortunately for them, this weapon, they must have run out of stamina. So, at the 9-second mark, they would have gained... when did they gain 15 heat? They gained 15 heat at the 3-second mark, and then their weapon swings once... twice, 3 times, and then this hit me for 200. That's crazy. I didn't know that could crit. I guess it's damage. Makes sense. And our Berserker Rage lasted for how long? 9 seconds. So again, not great. We wanted the Berserker Rage to last as long as possible, 20 seconds. I just don't think we got very lucky with the items there. We're now in Platinum. For some reason, I thought we'd be in a higher rank than Platinum. Are we in Platinum there? No, we're in Diamond. Oh, holy moly. For some reason, I forgot Platinum was a rank. I thought when we completed Gold, everyone would be in Diamond, but that's... okay, well, 20 in Platinum on the Berserker. That's pretty tasty.